I'm talking about, with each of my guests, real-life American culture. This is not some bloated, overproduced mass media conglomerate. This isn't even polished. This is raw.
Welcome to Deep Americana.
Okay, today I'll be interviewing Ash Edwin Nathaniel Bridges Jr. about his life, among other topics. So, Ash, do you want to? Tell us about how you came about your PTSD.
Oh, that's easy. I grew up in the hood in the 90s, a crackhead. My father loved my mother. And 1991, around that area, in 1989, 88, 87, that's in Correcty, California. 1991 is when that epidemic moved to Arizona. And that's when it affected my family. And my father, he became addicted to crack cocaine. And that's probably around the time that I started developing my illness, being afraid of your own father, him kicking in your mom's windows and punching her when she's going to the store, just being a weird fucking drugged out ninja.
Right.
I had an experience with drugs before I even knew how to read. We'll start there.
Okay. All right. So that's where your PTSD has come from, right?
Well, my PTSD, that's where it started. Where it's coming from, that's a different question. Can I address that question?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Well, I can tell you a very long story about all the different things that, made my PTSD, which is what the podcast is for. But the question is, what is affecting it right now? I am standing on my balcony, looking at white folks play softball, peaceful as fuck. You know what I'm saying? The sun's going down in my city. It's a beautiful day in Arizona, but you know what's fucking with me? Goddamn disease on the way that's coming. Mm-hmm. Our president is being impeached because of the fucking fuck off. And these things should be just common ground nonsense to me, background noise, but they're not because I'm a veteran. And I care deeply about what happens to this country because it's because I care. But when you join the military, they teach you how to care. So it's ingrained in me.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Do you want to talk about being in the military?
As it affects my PTSD, the thing that bothers me, that correlates to my PTSD now with my prior service is, I can tell you this because I was awake until 3 o'clock in the morning last night, probably like 4, researching, and I already knew all this shit, but look at the lack of communication that China has given its citizens to deal with the epidemic of the current, the virus we have.
Right.
Okay? You have an entire country that's not being faithful and truthful to its citizens. And so it's kind of like a relationship. When you don't give people the truth, they don't have the tools to take care of themselves.
Right. Yeah, when you don't have the information, yeah.
The Chinese government is fucking over their own people. And now we have a case in Europe. There's a case in Maricopa County, where I live. There's a case in Australia. Now this is actually a worldwide epidemic,
Yeah.
And my PTSD comes from that. It comes from Big Brother. It comes from fucking people that think they know better, but they don't tell us what we need to know. We somehow let these fuckers in charge. And they're going to kill all of us because we're waiting on them to tell the truth, when in reality, we're the truth and we need each other. But we're not doing that because it depends on these motherfuckers.
Yeah, there's a pretty huge issue on information. If you look back to our grandparents, right, I don't think our world has changed with our politics in America. I think what's happened is we're able to see things a lot more. And I think a lot of this stuff has been going on. But you can't expect a human being to function rationally, correctly, enjoy life, so on and so forth, without having the correct fucking information to be able to navigate that life, right?
No, there's a problem here. See, we got a revolutionary cusp of a generation.
Yeah.
We got the faggots in charge putting upon idealism, sexuality,
Right. Well, I think the real.
How old are you, sir?
I'm 40. How are you?
And how old were you before you realized you were getting fucked?
I was probably about a month old.
Right. Now think about it. From a month old, you knew that this game was rigged. But yet you still played it. And every time you played, you lost. And every loss only added to your fucking mental illness. Am I wrong, dude?
No, that's a perspective that you could place upon that.
My perspective wrong, dude. I don't give a fuck about my opinion. Is my perspective wrong?
No, we're able to have our own perspectives. There's no, I can't tell you
You've been
that.
getting fucked for a while now, haven't you? And then when you snapped, it wasn't because something really bad happened, dude. It wasn't because a war or your parents. No, it was all this shit combined. And one day, the levee fucking broke.
I'll tell you if you want to know what that life is like, to be put in a box, to be raped as a child, to so on and so forth, passed around to do other fucking things, to be in there, to have a mental fucking thing at the age of 6 and be able to outsmart that shit so you don't get fucking put in an asylum, period. Now,
That's a heavy shit to deal with as a kid, ain't it?
that's heavy shit to deal with as a fucking adult. But we're not interviewing me.
I'm sorry.
You're okay, man. You're okay. No, man, listen to me. Your perspective, even if it isn't exactly aligned with mine, is valid.
Well, I'm just trying to get the long story short for our fans, dog, because
You will.
when they hear this, they're gonna be like, okay, these are two dudes that are obviously on one. How the fuck did they get there? Now, nigga, you and me, we can both tell stories for hours about what was the catalyst of what made our mental ailments.
Right.
But in reality, homie, nigga, we don't gotta do all that. You know that the reason why we're sick is because the world we live in is sick, dog. And when you want to live a healthy life, a loving life, that does not correlate to the reality that you exist in. Tell me online.
Does it not? He said it doesn't correlate to the reality we exist in. It can, but it is very. Listen, it's very hard
We
to.
need mental and spiritual health so we can evade the fucking bullshit matrix that we're thrown in and find peace for ourselves. And that shit ain't gonna be in a fucking hospital.
Hold on, let me side note this for a second. So, when you say it's not going to be in a hospital, there is huge credibility to that. You know, I've known people on SSRIs, and that shit kills them, and it's not addictive, but once you take it, you have to keep taking it or your chemicals in your brain don't balance. And that is false information. How we're going to switch up. How do you, what do you think about the AIDS cure that they're coming?
AIDS cure.
No, that's what is supposed to be happening in the next year or 6 months.
Nah, dog me like I'm black, fool.
No, that is
Any
dumb.
epidemic or problem, dog, it's man-made. And when they're done dealing with man and killing us off, they'll make an excuse to fucking fix it, okay? So I don't talk about that bullshit. You know the truth.
So how do you deal with so with PTSD? How do you deal with that day to day? How do you deal with that without
You know how I deal with this day to day? Let me tell you something, dude. It's fucking uncomfortable sometimes. Because my girl, well, not my girl, but maybe now or later, I don't fucking know. Either way, I'm in love with a fucking bisexual chick, right?
Mhm.
And, bisexual people like men and women. That's cool. But here's the problem with fucking AIDS and shit and all these fucking STDs, nigga. Okay, I'm a black man, right? So if I like pussy, I don't care if it's a white bitch, black bitch, Mexican bitch, I like pussy. Now, if I start fucking dudes and telling them that I like pussy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, telling the women that I'm with that I don't like pussy, but I'm fucking dudes in the side, unprotected, and then not letting them know, that's some faggot shit. I'm not talking about gay people. I'm talking about being a faggot. A faggot is a dude that doesn't know his own understanding of his biology. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, if I want to be in a relationship with a man, that's what the fuck it's gonna be. A goddamn relationship, meaning that, we fuck each other and we wear condoms or we don't, but if we don't wear condoms, we're together and we love each other and we trust each other. See, we got a whole generation of people that have no love, no trust, but they love and trust fucking. And that's a
you go.
Now, when you have a person that you can love and trust, you would do anything you can to protect that person, okay? Get tested, know what's going on with you. But see, the problem is, especially in my community, my dude, I'm black, you see. So in my community, there's a lot of shame that comes with homosexuality, probably more than the white community.
Right.
In the white community, at this point in history, you can just be like, hey, I'm gay, man, accept me, or you guys are assholes. And they've got to concede. But when you're black, it's like, yo, I'm gay. And they're going to beat you up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's different. Now, I'm older now, so I don't have that kind of shit over my head. But I can understand what it must be like to be like a young black guy. You know, it's hyper-heterosexual fucking race to be a man, because we're allowed to be men in this country because we're black men, and we're allowed to be fucking boys. So, here's the shit you don't want to hear. Being a gay man that's black in this country at this point in time has more power than being a straight black man. Did you hear that?
No, that's a real thing.
That shit one more time for the audience. Hold up, I'll make it heard me. Being a gay black man at this point in time in this country holds and has more power than being a straight black man. And if you don't believe me, I'll explain, but I don't have to.
It's all right. So, Ash, how do you feel about hallucinogens?
Dude, anything that helps me put a better picture on the fucking dark-ass reality I live in, I'll take it. But at the same time, I'm not looking for an escape here, dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't do psychedelics or any of this shit for an escape. If anything, I do them to embrace my reality so I can do it properly, man. You know, if you're a stand-up man, listen, I'm gonna talk to you like you're 5. If you're a fucking business owner, okay, why would you do shrooms? Are you gonna do shrooms at work? No. Are you gonna do shrooms on the weekend? Yes. Now, what are you gonna think about when you're on? How to be a better business owner. And what do shrooms help you do? They help you have empathy for your employees. They help you have empathy for your own desires. They help you care. See, that's what we're talking about here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they want to force feed all these drugs to us, you know, through these pharmaceutical companies. But how many of those fucking drugs make you fucking care about your fellow man? I have done a lot of drugs in my day, not a lot of the pharmaceuticals, but I know for a fact there's only 3 drugs that make you care. Acid, shrooms, and weed. The rest is dope.
There you go.
Next question.
So, I was going to say, in the past, I think 3 to 4 to maybe 6 years, there's been a lot more UFO sightings. Our government has came out and admitted to Area 51. There's been a few videos but put out by the fucking government, where jet fighters are following, UFOs on video. What do you think about UFOs, man?
Goddamn. Let me tell you something about the UFOs, dude. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and I've been seeing UFOs since '97. UFOs do exist. I can tell you 2 different encounters I've had personally in my city. So this is not a matter of like, do you believe they exist or they don't? No, UFOs exist, dude. That's not even a fucking question anymore. I mean, I've seen it with my own eyes, and if you go online right now, you can go onto YouTube, and you can look up the U.S. Navy identifies UFOs. For the first time in American history, the United States Navy has identified UFOs that happened about 8 or 9 months ago. Do your fucking research, leave me the fuck alone. Now, before this even came out on the internet, I already knew that there were UFOs, because I've seen them. But, look, dude, that shit isn't the issue to me. It's like, why? Why are we seeing more UFOs now? Why are they hiding less? Why is shit out in the open on the media? Because there's a change that's about to happen, dude. Shit that was crazy 30 years ago is about to be fucking normal soon. And they've been convincing us for this let me break it down. There's a spiritual change that's happening. The polarity parties
Oh,
are
yeah.
changing. The polls are changing.
Yes.
The men are becoming women, and women are becoming men.
Right.
Wives are becoming wives. Blah blah blah. That's what all this is. Now what we have is a false system of authority trying to control this organic and natural change.
Right.
Okay? And rock and roll and all the art of the past to open your mind to realize that, bitch, we can't be controlled. What's happening right now is natural, and let it be, and don't fight it. Like I say, don't fight your acid, bro. Don't fight it. And I feel that I'm grateful that times come.
Yeah.
When we can finally have these conversations and share them as brothers and freely without feeling persecuted or judged or weird.
Right.
Nigga, shit has gotten so weird in our lives, nigga. What the fuck is weird to me, nigga? Nothing.
You know, me.
Roommate, nigga, what the fuck is weird?
Right. I was gonna say, me and he, like, we don't have the exact same upbringing, but you know, not too
I'm a
different.
Hunter S. Thompson fan, dude. It's never gotten too weird for me.
Oh, right.
American writers and they killed and stuff.
So-
I know what weird is, dude.
So,
It's
Ash,
weird. This is
look-
what America needs to know. They eat their
Hey, baby.
soul burns well.
Hey, so okay, we're gonna go into another question, and that's about all the time we really need to fill here. But the thing is this. Let me ask you, man. So you know, you do some acting and martial arts stuff, right? And so let me ask you about this. How does that come into play with your PTSD? Does that help the creativity side of it?
I will tell you this right now, dude. And tell Josh this too. Everything that I do artistically with my life has done nothing but keep my PTSD at bay.
Fuck yeah.
And control it. Because you gotta understand that PTSD or whatever you're going through is an expression of your will.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
PTSD isn't a problem until you cut out your mom. PTSD
Right.
is a problem begins with a fist fight at the bar. You know that?
Right.
So this is something that's always inside of us. Whether it's what we have to do when it comes to PTSD is we got to stop looking at this like it's a ailment. Let's start looking at this like we're people.
Right.
You know?
I was gonna. Let me say.
No matter what color you are.
Yeah. Go.
Let's talk about this. No matter what color you are, no matter what race you are, no matter how much money you have, if you've lived in America in the last decade and seen what we've seen on TV and seen what's happened with these mass shooters, with these wars, with the injustice, with the rape and the murders and child abductions of women, if you've watched all this in the last 10 years with a conscious mind, you have some form of PTSD. And if you don't have PTSD at this point, you're a fucking psychopath.
No, you know what that makes me think of is it's terrible. We shouldn't be broadcasting PTSD, not me and you, but on our TV, in our realities, our lives, shouldn't be like fucking people up. We should give a fuck.
Well, at the same time, Doug, you know what? As my old boss used to say, if it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk, okay? That's not the reality we live in. The reality that we do live in is that our kids are being raised with PTSD in their phone.
Right.
You can't even have a girl nowadays without a bunch of fucked up dudes texting her fucked up shit and giving her PTSD, and then you gotta fix it in your relationship. And vice versa as a man. Like, hurt people. And we're a country that's killing itself. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of us are trying to fight the good fight. We want to take our vitamins and be positive and productive, but then you have a whole bunch of people that want to shoot the club up. They want to fucking do drugs until they die. They're not racist. They don't give a fuck about brotherhood. They don't give a fuck about the country or anything.
Right.
And so you're always like at this disadvantage. You know, when you take any sort of altruistic mindset to live in. But you can't be disenchanted by any of that because you have to realize that the darkness and the light are one and the same. But the light is always stronger than the darkness. And if you don't believe me, turn all the lights off in your house, close the windows, and light a candle.
Right. That's beautiful.
Light the smallest candle you got. And see if you can't find your way to the toilet. See if you can't find your way to your bed. See if you can't find your way to the food. So what I'm saying is that no matter how bad our elements are, or no matter how bad the nature of the beast of America is,
Yes, very good.
All right.
Well, hey, man, I think we've done this, so we are out on that. That's it. Thanks for listening to this episode of Deep Americana. Share with others. Tell your family. Keep talking to each other out there. Peace, love, and Guns N' Roses.